under the 112 mark. That's a pretty damn speedy race. Somebody who's better with math than me can tell me exactly what that equates to mile per mile. But let's definitely give a hearty welcome over the finish line. You always know when you hear the siren that we've got our winner coming through. And again, you've got to finish uphill here on Market Street. It's always a tough way to finish a race, but awesome, awesome, awesome. Nice work. Nice work. We had William Rarick from Middletown coming across the line in, looks like 112 and a little bit more, so congrats to him. Only 25 years old, so I'm sure he will continue to get faster and faster. Wow, so I was just asking my compadre here how far behind the next finisher was, and it looks like we've got him coming up the hill, so this is always exciting. Second place coming into the finish. Zachary from Hatfield, running for North Wales Running Company, crossing the line in just over 1:13 it looks like. Again, they'll want to actually check with the timing company for their exact times, but right here at my announcer's clock, that looks pretty fast to me. So second place, first and second are in over the line. Again, this is the 55th annual Cesar Rodney Half Marathon, 5K, and Relay. The after party for our runners will be held in Ernst & Scott. Head over there from 10 to 3, where 10% of proceeds will come right back to the American Lung Association. Looks like we've got our third place finisher in the half marathon coming up Market Street. Nate Alter from Lancaster, 26 years old. Congrats to you, Nate. Just over 1:14. Again, first, second, and third place all over the line already in under an hour and 15 minutes. If you haven't run the half marathon here in Wilmington, you may not know that it's hilly, it's tough. We've got some wind here in the city today, so these are some pretty impressive times coming across the finish line. I want to acknowledge our sponsors today who helped make this race a success. WSTW, WDEL, Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield of Delaware, Bath Fitter, our friends at Christiana Care Health System, Renewal by Anderson of Greater Philadelphia, and American Lung Association Mid-Atlantic Board member, Dr. Anthony Vasili, who is also running today. We thank him for his sponsorship. Carman Ford, Kiwanis Foundation of Wilmington, Victory Running Club, Power Home Remodeling Group LLC, and Brandywine Technology, all sponsors of the 55th Annual Cesar Rodney Half Marathon, 5K, and Relay. Also want to acknowledge my friends at Lindmark Timing, Fusion Racing, and Lenny Rogers Photography, all here today.
I ran the wrong way. Dad, my best was 144. It's just underneath. That's why I think they got called.
While we're waiting for our next half marathon finishers, just want to remind everybody that we're out here today to support the American Lung Association and the 123,000 Delawareans suffering with chronic lung disease like asthma and COPD. Looks like our next finisher is coming into the line. Excellent, running for Delaware Running Company, glad to see that. Looks like it's Anthony Zwerbinsky from Wilmington. He's well known in our running community. Followed by Aaron Easter of Elkton, who's also running for DRC. Congrats, gentlemen. Nice run. Next finisher in, David Scholl of Jenkintown, crossing the line in just under 120. Excellent.
Good work. Good work.
Got our next finisher coming over the line. I think I know this gentleman. Yep, Mike Welch coming in, 35 from Bear. Tri-Dog, glad to see him crossing the line. Very speedy as always. Mark Coyle as well, running for Fusion, crossing the line from Avondale.
All right. Good job.
Yeah, Mike, turn it up. Ryan Kimmy, go far behind. Brother, get far behind.
Just a reminder, runners, make sure to pop by the Lindmark timing area to see your times, and also to then head over to Ernest and Scott Tap Room for the post-race party from 10 to 3. 10% of proceeds go back to the American Lung Association. Next over the line for the half marathon,
Hey, good job.
Jason Tripp from Ellicott City, running for the Striders down in Maryland. Congrats to you. Glad to see my buddy Kevin Tresolini from the News Journal here today, giving us a little coverage for Delaware's oldest half marathon. Thank you, Trez. Again, thank you as well, Wilmington Police Department, and the other first responders who help keep our runners and our streets safe for today's race. We appreciate their service. Looks like our next finisher is coming up Market Street. All of us who are in 4 layers are thinking that he must be cold, but at his pace, he's not. F&M Track Club coming across the finish line. Samuel Dever from Reading. Congrats to you.
Congratulations.
Next 2 finishers coming into the finish for the half. Joshua Jameson and Matthew Dunn of Trapp, Maryland. Good to see Matt here today. Joshua's from York. Both these guys crossing the line in under 124.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Here comes overall female, Liz Warbinski, who I believe is a reigning champion as well. From Wilmington, running for, of course, Delaware Running Company. Good to see Liz. Congrats to you, overall female, in the 55th annual Caesar Rodney Half Marathon. Next female over the line. Congrats to you, Sarah Hines of Wilmington. Just in behind Liz. First and second females in the half, already across the line. Still under 125. Next finisher in. Know that guy, Brian Welch. 32, Tri-Dog, glad to see him here. Followed by my personal favorite, Fat Matt Catrona, coming in over the line. Training for Boston, in under 125. It's likely that several of our top finishers are using today's Hilly Half Marathon as a training race for Boston. It's coming up next month. Next finisher in, looks like Brenda Hodge of York coming across the line. Brenda's third place female, 55th annual Caesar Rodney Half Marathon.
Oh, there we go.
Please give a round of applause for Steve Cinco, running for Fusion and Inclusion, crossing the line.
Nice job.
Congratulations.
If you want to learn more about Fusion's inclusion efforts, visit their website. I know we've got some Fusion runners representing at the Shamrock Marathon down in Virginia today as well. Steve Cinco, an excellent regional runner and somebody that we're very happy to welcome back to the Caesar Rodney as part of the inclusion effort, so we appreciate him coming out today. Next in over the line, congratulations to you. Glenn Miller, Sarah Ross running for New Balance. Alyssa Kennedy from Reading crossing the line as well. Next female over the line, 22-32, Erin Jansen of Medford running for the Medford Milers. And Ed Yost of Drexel Hill coming across the line as well, just over 127. A lot of our local and regional running clubs are represented here today. Next finisher, Jay Hartnett from Wilmington. Congrats to you. Just over 127. Jason Vale of Philadelphia, running for the Philadelphia Track Club, finishing up. Congrats to you as well. Congrats, 2287, Bradley Lepre of Glendora, finishing up.
Thank you.
I want to acknowledge our top fundraising teams today. We had Dashing for David, Team Sandy, the 98th Police Academy, and of course Gunnup. Congrats to those folks, and thank you for supporting the American Lung Association.
Woo!
Michael Kuko, congrats to you.
All right, good job. Great work. Congratulations. You all right?
Got Sarah and Lance both coming in across the line.
All right, good job.
Next into the finish, Bennett Brookstein from Philadelphia, running for one of our local running clubs. Glad to see him out here. Again, if you want to learn more about some of the clubs that are represented here today, we've got lots of resources out on the web for you. Check out the Lung Association website for Cesar Rodney, and you can learn a bit more about all of our folks who are here today, as well as our local running clubs. Pike Creek Valley Running Club, for example. Seashore Striders and Riders, I believe, are represented here too. We've got Philly Track Club, and I'm sure we have some folks over here from New Jersey as well, so I'll make sure to give shout outs to those running clubs as they cross the line too. Next into the finish, Michael Bodnar from Chad's Ford coming in, wearing, I think, this year's Cesar Rodney shirt.
Good job.
Like to acknowledge the Flash, who's over here, the Dash, I should say, sorry. I need my glasses on, which I have on. Hello to you, David, and team, who are all here to support Dashing for David. Love to see you guys out here.
All right.
Congrats to William Whitmore crossing the line from Westchester, next finisher in the half. Coming over the line, Richard Knack from Newtown, running for Bucks County. Kyle Kirshner from Wilmington also crossing. Congrats to both of you. Logan Halley from Lincoln. I think our youngest finisher so far in the half at only 18. Matthew McAuliffe from Middletown. And Noah from Lincoln University running for Fusion. Chris Norman, congrats to you. Medford Milers crossing the line. Ethan Frank from Newtown. Just over 130, 31 there. Ethan Frank from Newtown. And we've got a couple other guys that I missed. I'm sorry about that. Congrats to you, gentlemen. Sean Gunter from Smyrna, running for Team Heavy Metals. Paul Martin from Landenberg, congrats to you, finishing the half. Next female in over the line is Jennifer Neville from Charlotte. Thanks for making the trip up north. Joseph Tully from Pennington, running for Bucks County. Bucks County Road Runners, that is. Again, a team that usually has a fair number of runners out here today, so we appreciate them making the trip. Next female in, Laura Lenardi from Westchester, running for Delco Running Company. Congrats to you, Laura. Next finishers over the line. Ronnie Fagan, running for the Medford Milers. David Long from Newark. Natalie Trait from Landenberg. Carlos, running for Philly Runners. Eric Mundy from Springfield. Matthews of Wilmington next in over the line. David Zaring of Philadelphia, our next half finisher.
All right, good job. Congratulations, good job.
Congrats, Gene Coletta from Philadelphia crossing the line. Again, make sure, guys, as you're finishing up to go check your results. Right over here at the Delawareans against nicotine and tobacco exposure tent. Walt Hawthorne, Michael Panna.
All right, good job.
Congrats to you. Ronnie from Wilmington also finishing. Next female in, Jessica Shear from Mullica Hill. Congrats to you. After you all have gotten your medals and checked your times, head over to Ernest and Scott Tap Room for the post-race party from 10 to 3. 10% of proceeds go right back to the American Lung Association, so thank you for that. Here comes Dave Landon from Bear. Congrats, Dave. Vic Aguilar crossing as well. Jim McGuckin from Wilmington. And William Colby, also from Wilmington, all crossing the line right around the same time. Congrats, gents. Brittany Keller, Mark Dawson, Megan running for the Medford Milers. Crossing the line with some very supportive cheering from her team over here. Here comes Ivan Chang from Philadelphia, next finisher in the half.
All right. Good job. Good run.
Ed Hovick from Glen Mills, congrats to you.
All right, good job.
Here comes John Landon crossing the line from Bear. We've got George from Jenkintown as well.
Good job. Congratulations.
Again, thank you to all of our runners and volunteers who are here today and supporting the mission of the American Lung Association, which is to save lives by improving lung health and preventing lung disease. We have 1,200 plus runners here today, I believe, and we're helping 123,000 Delawareans suffering with chronic lung diseases like asthma and COPD, so great turnout for a great cause. Next in, we've got Tom Coates from Westchester. Congrats to you.
All right, good job.
Antonia McBride from Medford, also a Medford Miler.
Good work.
John Lintner from West Grove. James Nolan of Collegeville. We've got David from Southampton. Shannon from Swedesboro. Kevin Myers from Telford, New Jersey. Oops, I was just corrected, Telford, Pennsylvania. And I'm impressed he could correct me after finishing in that time and up that hill, so thank you for that. Again, congrats to all of our finishers. We've got a big group coming in. Please make sure you cheer them on. Looks like that might be our youngest halfer. That was Lucas Dussault, 14 of West Grove. Jeff Collins of Bedford. Tim, Mark, Cecilia Tang. John from Newark, all finishing up. Got another fusion finisher coming across the line. That's Paul. We've got Robert, Graham, and Mike all coming through. Congrats, gentlemen. Byron Mundy from Darby, running for Delco Running Company. Next into the finish, Cheryl Cantlin from Drexel Hill. Rob Hoy from Chalfont, running for Bucks County.
All right.
Mark Edwards from Shreveport, and I'm thinking that's Louisiana. There we go. I know my geography. Congrats to him, and thanks for making the trip up. Looks like the farthest distance so far for a competitor in today's race. Got Sarah from Wilmington coming across the line. Next, number 2235 coming in as well. We've got Frazier from Paoli. Robert Mason, good to see him out here. My buddy Wes Stafford coming through, Tri-Dog Pike Creek Valley Running Club. Andrew Brown, Richard Zach, Tom, Anthony, and Steven. Dr. Facili was one of the folks who just crossed. Again, an American Lung Association board member and volunteer. We thank him for coming out today. Here comes Kelly Horowitz, running for New Balance. Tom Jones from Philadelphia. We had Bill Dower come through. James, Anthony, and Maggie all coming across the line. Congrats, guys. Todd from Warminster finishing as well. Greg Fink from Westchester. Congrats to everyone. Make sure to check your official times over at the Delawareans Against Nicotine and Tobacco Exposure tent. Linmark Timing providing the timing services today. Fusion providing the race management services. Check out Fusion's inclusion program as well. Lenny Rogers Photography. Here comes Patrick Duncan. Congrats to you.
I didn't get one.
Kevin Schroeder of Mullica Hill. Next in, Jose Martin. Glenn from Marcus Hook. Stewart from Langhorne. Congrats, gentlemen. Nancy Welch, yay! Coming in. Good to see Nancy here, representing the Tri-Dogs. Mario Ramirez from Middletown. Nice finish.
Yeah, we did it. We freaking did it.
John McGee of Mount Holly coming through. Mike Janis running for Fusion. Pat Morris from Chester. Congrats to you, like that smile across the line. Brian Barrett from Landenberg. Madeline Delaney from Media running for Delco. Sabina from Wharton coming through. Got Christopher from Milford, Mike from Royersford, James, Martin, and Dylan all coming across the line. Jeff Hendricks from Westchester, Carol Jones from Philadelphia, Robert McMahon from Lansdowne.
Hey.
Want to acknowledge quickly our top individual fundraisers. Michelle Wong from Dashing for David. Next finisher in, Barbara from Medford. Ooh, Jen Booten, my girl, coming across from Tri-Dog. Josh Robitzer, Doug Edelman from Wilmington. Like that throwback Delaware Marathon Running Festival hat. Thank you for sporting that. Daniel from Wilmington coming across the line. Top individual fundraisers, as I said, Michelle Wong, who's very involved with today's Caesar Rodney, Frank Whittington, Jim Phelan, who is here on behalf of Team Sandy, Lucas Slatterly, and Nick Lubach. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for helping to raise money. Caesar Rodney. Next finisher in, Greg Smith of Bear. Gary Nolan, Bucks County. Larry Trimmer of Williamstown coming across the line. Hey, here's our pacer. Here's the 145 guy. And guess what? He's under 145. Nice work.
Good job, good job.
Always good to know your pacer is on track. Rebecca Newfield from Lincoln University. Rick Short of Dover coming across the line. Congrats, guys.
Good job.
Just a reminder, runners, when you finish up, you get your medal, go check your official times, and then head over to Ernest and Scott Tap Room for the post-race party from 10 to 3. 10% of proceeds come right on back to the American Lung Association. I want to thank our friends at Wilmington Police Department.